Yeah. Right, check out my mouth. Yeah. Right. You know I love that style where you got days. So won't you back it up on me? I love the way you're whining that pop waist. Don't tease till it making me on right. So smooth when you move to the groove in the truth, baby. Back it up on me. Yeah, I love that style where you got days. So won't you back it up on me? Right. This a girl a wine in a time. I move around like she don't have no spine. The next thing, don't she find? She have the rest of them a wait in a line. Oh gosh, champagne a pop and we so fast. Weed in a flip, no allow that. Girl, back it up, let me hold that. This girl's on the level right now. I match to the bass and the treble right now. Wine to the real, let my crown. Bedroom bullet up and now pop down. Fast, fast, slow, slow. Anywhere you want, baby girl, go. Bounce up and down like a pro, go. Girl, you want it, they know, yo. Real on the scene. Heavy movement, you and your team, yeah. Them can't intervene, right? You know I love that style where you got bass. So won't you back it up on me? I love the way you whine and your pop waist. Don't tease till it making me alright. So smooth when you move to the groove, you're the truth, baby. Back it up on me, yeah. I love that style where you got bass. So won't you back it up on me?
Back it up on me, telling me that you want me, baby girl, if you loving tonight. Right. Baby, I'm in town, know that it's going down. You know that I'm only here for one night. You know what he won't do, really won't do. You know why I pray, put that thing upon you. Looking at you, looking like you really want to. There's nothing on the earth, baby girl, I won't do. Girl, cause we turning up. Shots on deck, cause we burning up. Take it back to the telly, throw it up. Take it back to the telly, throw it up, girl, throw it up. Oh, yeah. Looking at your friends like you don't care. Girl, cause the Grey Goose is in here. Oh yeah, we in here.
You know I love that style where you got bass. So won't you back it up on me? I love the way you're whining your pop waist. Don't tease till it making me honest. So smooth when you move to the groove in the truth, baby. Back it up on me. Yeah, I love the style where you got bass. So won't you back it up on me?
Beats.
Look, they say I love money, penny. Oh, they say you love money, penny. So many say they can't love money, penny. They can't love money, penny. You love penny. Well, I what if money can do? 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 Well, I what if money can do? 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 I put my money in the red bank. Before I was going the money, I left my money in the red bank. Hey, yeah. I never switch it from Bangladesh. They can't drive my style, but I'm money can concentrate them. Hey, yeah. Please, my head, please, my home. How did I know? Please, my head. Please, my head, please, my home. How did I know? Please, my head. Nana, be a dakuna. You give you a dakuna. You never be a dakuna. You don't get more like you want a dakuna. Una, looking for it, looking for it. I see money back here, I can see that on the heart. Looking for it, looking for it. Nana, be a dakuna. You give you a dakuna. You never be a dakuna. You don't get more like you want a dakuna. What money can do? What money can do? What money can do? What money can do? Well, what money can do? What money can do? What money can do? What money can do? I got more like my pocket. I got Monkey go up, monkey hard to calm down. Monkey calm down, monkey calm down. If my kabagi, they say you want me calm down. Monkey calm down, monkey calm down. Money for head, papa ground. Monkey calm down, monkey calm down. Y'all monkey sweat, they now calm down. Monkey calm down. What money can do? What the money can do? What the money can do? What the money can do?
Do you know that maintaining clean and sufficient amount of oil is the perfect solution to preventing too much friction and overheating of your car engine? Remember that dye particles are deadly to your engines. So too is the use of the wrong kind of oil. Stop using recycled oil products on the market. Sonoco Premium Super Fleet Engine Oil is now in Liberia. The Premium SAE 50, Premium 15W40 for both gasoline and diesel engines. Once there is an engine, Sonoco has the lubricant. You can now change your engine oil after every 3 to 4 months. Since 1886, Sonoco Oil Company is supplying oil to over 85 different countries around the world. With Sonoco products, there is no more damage to your engines. Macintosh Incorporated, a Liberian company located on Weaver Street, AB Talbot Road in Painesville, is the sole importer and country distributor of Sonoco and other U.S. lubricant brands. Call cell numbers 0880-535-508, 0777-677-633. That's your quality assurance.
It is often said any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. That is why I introduce to you a company with magic, SM Group Incorporated. SM Group Incorporated is an internet technology company that provides the best quality and cheapest internet services, including IT management services, supplies of IT equipment, networking, mobile app and software development, structural cabling, and web design. We also develop POS cash register system for small businesses like mini-mart, supermarket, restaurants, and bar, hotel management software for reservations and online booking. SM Group Incorporated installs biometric systems that include hotel door locks and access control, database, CCTV security, and motion sensor system installation with 24/7 monitoring and cloud backup storage with mini solar backup power system. Coming soon is the SM Group SASE-Net, which will deploy hundreds of Wi-Fi hotspots across the city with high-speed, affordable broadband internet service for less than $100 Liberian. For more information, visit our website at www.smgroupincorporated.net or email us at info@smgroupincorporated.net or call cell numbers 0777-881-881. We are located at the intersection of Kerry and Center Streets in Monrovia. Peter Massaquoi Insurance Agency is the name that counts when you talk quality and affordable insurance services. Located in central New Jersey, Peter Massaquoi Insurance Agency provides homeowner insurance, commercial and business insurance, auto insurance, life insurance, and a lot more. We partner with over 20 top-rated companies to ensure we provide affordable pricing and quality services to our clients. Not only that, we also offer free financial planning consultation, and we are licensed in 20 states across the USA. At Peter Massaquoi Insurance Agency, our staff are well trained to handle all your insurance needs. Visit our website on www.pmassinsurance.com or call us on phone number 609-571-3037. That's 609-571-3037. Peter Massaquoi Insurance Agency, your low-cost insurance partner.
Do you need a car?
Ready for an upgrade?
Then come to Sika Motors, sole distributors of Toyota vehicles, Mitsubishi vehicles, and Yamaha motorbikes, genuine accessories and spare parts.
You name it, we have it. We have the 2022 brands of Toyota vehicles. Select from our new Toyota Starlight,
Toyota Belter, Toyota Rush.
We've got the best deal in town through our Sika Motors financing schemes with selected banks, EcoBank Liberia and UBA Liberia, starting at the lowest as $500 USD. You won't believe these prices. Come for quality, reliability, and durability. Take a spin and let's make a deal.
Sika Motors on the UN Drive at Sayotown, Bushra Island, or call Sika Motors on +231 775 987 758 or email cmarketing@cfao.com. Sika Motors, drive with confidence.
we all know the headache we go through sending money to our loved ones, friends, and family in Liberia. High fees, long lines in banks, the usual complaint of the system being down, such a waste of time and energy. That is why I was very happy when I learned that SendWave is now in Liberia. So now I can send money anytime from anywhere directly from my smartphone to the MTN Lone Star Cell mobile money account of a loved one, friend, or family within seconds for just a tiny fee. So download SendWave now to your phone from your Apple Store or Google Play Store. Add your details, and don't worry, they are very safe and secure. And start sending money today. Don't forget to insert the promo code COSTA to get free $5 credit added to your first transfer. SendWave is secure, super fast, and by far the most affordable way to send money to Liberia. I'm Henry P. Costa and a very happy customer. Thank you.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the program. Today is September the 6th, Tuesday, September the 6th, 2022. Welcome. Good afternoon, good evening. It depends on which part of the world you are. It's good to be here. Good morning, brother.
Good morning, Costa, and good morning to our many listeners. It's good to be here. The 6th day, the 9th month, and yeah, we are gradually.
You're kind of low, brother.
Yeah, I'm okay now.
Much louder, much louder. So what's up? What's up?
Well, I'm okay. It's good to be here with you this morning, Mr.
I'm having eye trouble. Okay, folks. Morning, and it's good to be here. We will have at 7:30 this morning, my time, which will be 11:30 your time, Waka. We will have a gentleman join us this morning to discuss the dual citizenship thing, the dual citizenship law that was passed. Mr. Weti will join us. He was one of the advocates for the new dual citizenship law that has been passed into law, printed into handbill, and also it is officially the law of the land. The law of the land, which means that's the law now that we go by when we talk about. So if you have a Liberian citizenship or you are a natural born Liberian citizen and you went to Europe, somewhere in Europe, Germany, Italy, France, you name it, or the United States, and you became a German citizen or an American citizen or a French citizen, under the new law, you do not lose your Liberian citizenship. Once a Liberian, always a Liberian. However, there are a number of restrictions, things that you cannot be when you hold another country's passport. You cannot run for office. You cannot do several other things. So there are restrictions. But for the ordinary man, there are no restrictions. I mean, the ordinary person who just wants to enjoy his both passports is good for you. You don't have to worry about what the restrictions are, or you don't have to worry about restrictions, because the restrictions only apply to those who aspire to hold certain public offices. That's what the law says. This is a good law. It's not perfect. A lot of people still do complain about it. My good friend Lloyd Scott, he was one of the proponents of this bill, and they did a lot of work, Lloyd and the rest of the guys. But he's not very pleased with this version of the bill that's been passed. So I was telling him the last time, at least we have something that's been passed. We could always build upon that. We could amend it. We could change it. We could make some, but at least we have something that we can build, that we can build upon. So I know a lot of you are very excited about this. A lot of you who hold other passports, you are no less a Liberian because you have another country's passport. That doesn't make you any less a Liberian citizen, any less. You still love your country the same way. You are the ones who are keeping that country going. And those of you in Europe, in America, Baga, you know how much money people send back home. These are the people who are keeping that country going. And just because you hold a blue book or some other color book doesn't mean you are any less a Liberian citizen than all of those people who have not had the opportunity that you've had to change their passport. Yeah. So it is not a perfect law, but I believe that there should be some restrictions when it comes to certain offices. That's just what I believe. I've supported dual citizenship from day one with certain restrictions, not widespread restrictions, but just certain restrictions. That's it. Even in this country, Baga, the U.S. law, they don't even they're basically blind when it comes to dual citizenship. However, to hold certain positions in this country, Baga, you cannot hold another country's passport because first of all, you're not even going to get national security clearance. You're not even going to get the clearance that's required for you to hold certain positions. It's something called national security clearance, Baga. They do background checks. They can give you certain sensitive positions when you hold another country's passport. They can't. They would never give it to you. Yes, my brother Pharaoh. So it shouldn't be a problem for you to obtain your Liberian passport. No, it shouldn't. Just show up and say, I'm a Liberian, but I hold American passport, but I want my Liberian passport. They will give it to you. They should give it to you. Yes. So those of you who are Liberians and living here in America and other countries, and every time you want to go home, you still go and get a visa. You do not need to get a visa. Just get your Liberian passport. So you can have your Liberian passport and your U.S. passport, and you can travel with both of them. You can travel with the both of them. You don't need to get visa. Imagine Baga would sell a visa for $200. That's too much money. Last time I checked, yeah, Liberian visa is very expensive.
Yeah, but you know, the dual citizenship, that's welcoming, and a lot of our people, like you said previously, have been thinking, oh, wanna have another passport, how can I be a Liberian? But this have come and changed the narrative. Hope those that are not aware are now aware that we have a dual citizenship bill in, and it have been passed. Now is its law. They can live towards it now.
True. So for a long time now, actually, since 2019, after Senator Dillon's first election, overwhelming victory, there's been a call for me to step up and run for the Senate in 2023, which is next year. I have been studying it very closely. I've been weighing it very closely, and I'm still studying it very closely. And I am at a point where I think that I am going to be running for the Montserrado Senate seat. And that has caused a Baga laugh. And that has caused a lot of problems for so many people. And Baga, I'm pretty sure you're hearing that. I'm told it's all over the place. Social media went crazy. The CDC people have gone in a state of absolute. What's the word I want to use?
And you will make a follow up on that.
They've gone berserk. So I'm sorry, but this is what my people want, and this is what they want me to do. And so we're going to be running, but we'll make our formal and official declaration the day we arrive in Liberia in December, that we will be a candidate for the Senate seat of Montserrado County. They've gone, what's the word? Gone. They've gone completely berserk. It is not easy what's happening to them. It is not our fault, and we're not concerned about that. So this morning, I woke up while I was getting ready to do the show. Bwaka sent me I saw a post that Bwaka had done. Bwaka, tell us about the post that you did about the poll conducted by Fabric FM.
So social media was quiet yesterday from the morning hour up until we left the show. All of a sudden, you just did two posts, Facebook posts on social media.
Just
You
Facebook post.
Yeah, just a Facebook post. Most Radio 2023, and if it is by English or not.
Just
So
those two posts.
everything hell broke loose. We saw those that have been living on government salary for years, like Big Nose, Edwin Snow, coming in defense of Sir Joseph, the opium smoker, Grade 2 coming up for Sir Joseph, just because of your post. A lot of other people coming up saying they will be
CDC
supporting
people, yeah.
people. So I was thinking, is it because of this post Costa did? So once he announced it yesterday, everybody, the entire Facebook people just here back and forth. Those that love you, those that hate you.
By the way, sorry for interrupting, Bwaka. One of my posts, Montserrat 2023, Montserrat County 2023, has over 2,000 comments now.
Yeah.
Over 2,000 comments on the one post. Go ahead, Bwaka.
So everybody, those that hate you, those that love you, everybody doing their posts on social media just from that two posts that you did yesterday. So on my way to work this morning, I tuned into a local radio station, which is Fabric. They decided, we have three persons that vying for the senatorial position in Montserrat County that have already said that they will be running or not. Some of them haven't declared 100%. Like for Henry Costa, haven't declared 100% yet, but he made a Facebook post, so we have to take it at that for now. So the three persons that are voting, let me say, that will be contesting in Montserrat County, Henry P. Costa and the incumbent Sir Joseph and Amara Conan. So out of all of the votes, Henry P. Costa got 43 votes, and Sir Joseph got 37 votes, while Amara Conan got.
Did you say 43?
You got 41 votes.
Yeah, 41 votes. Yeah.
41 votes. Sir Joseph got 37, and Amara Conan got 2 votes on that particular local radio station. So there's just a message that
and we haven't even declared.
You haven't declared.
We just did two Facebook posts, and we are already topping the incumbent in the pool. But it does not surprise me. But anyway, finish your point, and I will just respond.
Yeah, so this just send a message that the people are tired, they are exhausted, they need a change, they want to change. But for you, your thing have been you are targeting something bigger than even being a senator. So you haven't made up your mind yet. But for now till December, you will made up your mind whether you will run for the senatorial position or not, because you are targeting something. So that's just where it stands for now. The entire Facebook is now about Henry Costa running, Sir Joseph, blah blah blah. That's just why it is in Liberia now.
Thank you, my brother. Well, good point there, Bwaka. Thank you very much. You see, the thing is, when the people want you to run, when the people say you should do it, that's when you know that you will do it. And for those of you who are sitting there and saying, oh, you ran 2017, the Henry Costa of 2017 is not the Henry Costa of 2022 or of 2023. The Henry Costa of 2022 is the Henry Costa who called and working with other well-meaning and good Liberians led the largest protest in the history of Liberia. The Henry Costa of 2022 is the Henry Costa who played a key role campaigning, raising funds for Senator Dillon twice. The Henry Costa of 2022 is the Henry Costa who, when he comes to Liberia, the town shuts down. Now, we're not going to sit here and be tooting our own or something you already know. But we're not the same Henry Costa. So don't sleep on us. Do not sleep on us. We're not the same Henry Costa. And we thank God for that. We thank God for that. 2017 was not our time. It was not our time. So God had other plans, and we leave it up to God. And now we will see what God will do, because our faith is in God. We don't believe in anything else. We don't believe even in ourselves. We believe in God. And we follow God's command, God's plans for our life. And that's exactly what we do. Now, people are wondering, how could you beat CDC? We beat CDC twice, Boakai, not by a small margin. We beat them massively. I mean, viciously. The beating was too bad. It was too bad. 2 times. That same base that beat CDC twice, 2019 and 2020, is the same base that will beat Sir Joseph. CDC, the numbers are there. And the good thing about it is that you can't argue against numbers. Thomas Fowler was supposed to be a strong candidate. We beat Thomas Fowler 65. Dillon had 65% of the votes. I think Fowler had about 34, 35% of the votes, something around there. Look at that kind of margin, over 100% vote margin. The margin between Dillon and Thomas Fowler was over 100%. And some of you would say, oh, ANC people will not support Costa. That's possible. That a lot of ANC people will not support me, but I also know a lot of ANC people that will support me. And then again, no offense to ANC. ANC doesn't have a lot of people in Monserrate County. Hello. That's another thing. But we will be needing all votes. So ANC could help me win, but ANC could not stop me from winning in Monserrate County. So again, it's up to God. So we will be arriving in Liberia in December, and we'll be there for several weeks. And then, of course, we're going to prepare to get boots on the ground and start touring Monserrate County. That's where I was born. I didn't come from any other county than Monserrate County. I am from Monserrate County. I'm a Pele man, and I'm a Congo man. And I'm proud of who I am. Proud of who I am. All right, folks. So we're going to open the lines this morning. We want to hear our people, what they have to say, what their reactions are, what their feedbacks are concerning this, unofficial declaration that we've made. Well, open the lines there so we can hear our people and hear what they have to say this morning.
And opening the line, we encourage other views. Just be
civil. You don't have to be Costa supporters to call.
You don't have to be Costa supporters.
You can be Costa, whatever, just call.
You can be from Birmingham. You can call and make your point civilly, please. I don't want you back at this person or that person. Just be civil.
Anybody can call, except domestic terrorists.
Okay.
The domestic terrorists, you know who I mean. The domestic terrorists are the people who were involved in brutalizing that young man, nearly killed him. Those people, they cannot call.
So 0770-102-102, 86010383, 555-102-102. The WhatsApp number is +231 888-624171. The women's line is 0888-848270. For the women, 0888-848270. And the WhatsApp number is +231 888-624171. Let's take our first caller this morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Boaka.
Yep, your name is joining us for 1 minute per caller.
And good morning to leader Aaron Pedro Costa, our incoming Senator Mozaro County. My name is Joma Odabet, and I join you from New Cretan District number 16 this morning. Let me appreciate leader for a brilliant elbow seat this morning. I follow the show on Fabric, and the leader won the opinion pool this morning. Leader, that's a clear sign to tell us that you are the next senator in waiting, Mozambique County, and the people are very much tired with this CDC rotation government.
Okay, 1 minute per caller, like I said.
Thank you, my brother. District 16, Nuku Town.
Morning, your name is joining us from.
Thank you.
1 minute per caller, 1 minute. 1 minute.
Senator Johnson, I'm not a chair for the recruitment of our militants like we did the face of Imoswalo County and Republic of Liberia. Look, let me say this. Mr. Kamara, God bless you and God bless our leaders. So the pool just started. And we started thing, they say, oh, they don't want that. And every magistrate to have stopped posting all around the place. I can't get one official. But let me tell the leader, you said something about the domestic terrorists. As far as I'm concerned, I've been getting information that they are waiting to work on you and they apologize to you. But stop me.
Thank you so much, Momo. Like I said, 1 minute per caller. Good morning. Good morning.
Tell our caller to lower the volume of the receiver, boy. That's
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Thank you so much, Baga, and also to leader Henry Pedro Costa. This is my Moshe. We are accommodation number 12. Yesterday when we saw the post from the leader, even though it was not clear or worker, that yes, indeed, leader have been declaring his intention to contest. But you can see the momentum that yes, indeed, the leader is the next senator for our county. This is clear. We listened to Costa Show this morning and other Pudi centers. People are already giving their voices that yes, indeed, the leader is the next senator for our country. So there is no doubt about that.
Let's take Sekachibo Jenekai. Sekachibo, the village advisor to the Costa Show. Good morning, welcome.
BK, man. Good morning this morning, BK. And our hero, good morning all the way there in the US.
Good morning, my dear brother.
Thank you. For the public, I am the religious advisor to the Costa Show, humbly calling from Banasville. Hero, thank you this morning. From the post of yesterday, even some people that know you were reached out to yesterday. My man, you see what Costa said? Your man going, we say, yeah, we are aware. We are aware, and we know what God is going to do. It is not by your will, neither my will, but by the perfect will of God. When He speaks, He will back it. You got women and men that will be on their knees for you because it's not carnal, it's spiritual. Let me say this to you. Sir Joseph has been in the Senate, in the House of Representatives from early time up to present. He's still in the House, right? Then I want to ask, he bought that seat that is for lifetime. It can't work. No.
Okay.
God will prove them wrong. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's take somebody. Let's go to the diaspora and take 2 calls from there, and then we'll come back home. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Bagan. Good morning, our leader, Henry P. Costa.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you, Baga. This is young Christian Logan, calling from Indian, Punjab State, Kaipa this evening.
You are live, my brother. Go ahead.
Thank you. I'm just overwhelmed to listen to our leader. We will encourage you, leader. We did it before. We can do it again. We believe in you so much. We believe that. Let me tell you, that position, no one was born with it. Nobody should put fear in you. People like Sir Joseph and other guys, yesterday they were not permanent as compared to you, the king to politics. Today they turn to humanitarians with the people who own money. You contribute to your country in so many ways. Your advocacies alone have fought across Liberia. Every loot and corner of Liberia, people know they need Henry Costa. Even when it comes to little child, you must be brave and courageous. Come, we have family members in Liberia. We will consult them. They will vote you, and you're the next senator for Montreal County. Thank you.
Let's take somebody.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you very, very much. We're hearing our people. We're listening to our people this morning. Let them express themselves. But I take more calls there.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yep. Your name is joining us from.
This is Lucky Windsor, the national youth chair for the MFL Quarters in the Philippines, 2023. You know, thank you. I want to take the time to tell you thank you for making my dream to come true. Since 2019, I've been posting on Facebook, I've been mobilizing, and you are just giving us more strength to see how best we can move the movement out. Thank you very much. We are within and we are on ground, planning hard, trying hard, everything for 2023 to be successful. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much. We're still taking your calls. The women line, the women get coming up on 088848270 for the women. 088848270. Let's take this one. Good morning.
Good morning, good morning, Uncle Mike here.
Uncle Mike, good morning, welcome.
Yeah, thank you, my man. How you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah, you know, I just want to say that loyalty is a very, very rare commodity, and Momo is one of our own.
True.
Being on the critical call on the show, you please give me some time, let me speak. This show is
Uncle Mike, I'm putting in trouble, Momo.
All the time, but please, Momo should have learned that. You didn't let Momo to learn. So please let Momo call back. Momo needs to talk. Thank you. Okay.
All right. Uncle Man, I'm putting in trouble, Momo. Yeah. You know how Momo, how Momo can deal with.
Good morning, Waka and Kamara, and good morning, leader Henry Pedro Costa. Today, I'm very, very excited as I speak to you now. I'm sitting drinking a very cool lemon juice. Yesterday, when I saw the post from leader Henry Pedro Costa that he will be
is that Yusuf?
The 2023 senatorial elections, our womanly happy, but leader can rest assured we will enter the 17th political district of Monserrado County to carry the message to our people that the legitimate owner of Monserrado County have come to town. So leaders should rest assured the debate by already clear.
All right, thank you so much. Let's come back home and take this person. 0770-102-102-886-010-383 555-102-102. Good morning.
Good morning, Fidel. Good morning, Pata, and good morning to our leader, Pedro Costa.
Yep, your name is joining us from.
Yeah. Hello.
Go ahead, you are live. Your name, are you calling from?
It is Bushra Radio.
Yeah, welcome.
Yes, this is Bushra Radio.
Oh, okay. My name is Anthony Noah. Anthony Henry Pedro Costa Noah Pikin. Calling from Kowata. Yeah, my leader, you are wholeheartedly welcome. We will support you to the fullest in this country because we are telling Sir Joseph behavior. He has gone out with the black people resources, enriching himself on a daily basis. So, December, we are waiting for you. I do to go out of the country December, but I will wait until you get before I go out of the country. Thank you for the time.
Thank you. Let me take Momo bar before it can begin.
Yeah, we'll take Momo bar.
Let me laugh.
Uncle Mike, grace of God, we will meet in heaven along with the leader and let me just make my point. Boga Kama, you may know that in the state, I will cheer for the battle cry control unit that control all of that crime that you see. So recruitment is already ongoing. I started that already, but then the point I want to make is that those domestic tolerance, they are now on their knees begging for mercy. And I'm clearly being informed that when leaders come, they will try hard to go and apologize, to be lined up on the ground to apologize. And we will not allow them to see this leader. I want to be categorically clear. And more to that, the first student of Fonjada that just said in our own same time today, he have already bound more of us and he's serving the government. So at the opportunity, we are not going to invite Open Center. I have a team security experts from the U.S. who are going to see our men to save down our leader to our victory. Thank you.
Let's take this person here. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. Your name is joining us from. Please.
Yeah, hello. Good morning.
Please listen to me.
Good morning. Good morning.
Steve, your name, where are you calling from?
Yeah, good morning. This is Amadou Bajon calling from Grand Bajo Buchanan.
Let's hear you, my brother.
Yes, this is my first time calling on the Costa Show. I've been following the Costa Show for a very long time.
Okay, how is Grand Bajo?
Yeah, Bajo is okay, but it's just really heavy this morning.
Yeah, even
anyway,
Monserrato.
thank you, leader, for your post yesterday. The whole country turned upside down, really. The whole country turned upside down. And for me, I'm very much happy. I already made up my mind. I just want to ask if I have the right to go and vote in Monserrato.
Yeah, you do.
If I want to go vote in Monserrato for Henry Pedro Costa.
Hello.
Thank you for the post yesterday. Thank you very much.
Amadou.
Yeah.
When time for registration, just come and register in Monserrato, yeah?
Okay, thank you.
But the man already told you. Can you imagine that? We're not trucking people, but this man is calling from Buchanan this morning. He wants to leave Buchanan Grand Bassa to come to Monserrato to register to vote. There will be many people like him. Many people. It's a blessing of God. When God is ready, that's what he does. That's what he does. He rallies the people around you. He maketh his face to shine upon you. He lifted his countenance upon you. That is what God does. Let's take some more calls there, boy guy. That's God's blessing. No money can buy it.
Good morning.
You cannot dollarize it.
Good morning, guy.
Yeah, good morning. And where joining us from?
This is Jimmy Flomo. This is Costa Pape. Jimmy Flomo, I'm calling from New Georgia.
Welcome, Mr. Flomo.
And we are waiting for that time, praying for long life, praying for our hero. This is Henry Costa Pape, calling from Liberia, New Georgia estate. So we are waiting, and we don't see any food that will make it with us.
Thank you, Bob.
In Jesus' name. All right.
Amen. Thank you so much.
All right.
We have the young, we have the elderly, we have the not so young. The people right there in the middle. We've got the women. It's incredible. Let's take more calls there, Baka.
Let's take this person on the line here on the WhatsApp number. Good morning. No,
hello.
Joseph Baga speaking.
Good morning to you, Baga, and good morning to our little Henry P. Costa.
Okay, why your life?
And a Basa boy.
Yeah, Baga. Yeah. Good morning to you, Lilo. My name is Basa Boy, and I'm calling for new destination. Lilo, the seat is already yours because where Sir Joseph is now. The heat that coming from a valley, and every clothes that he's wearing now has been soaked because now he has already resigned. He said he came out. He said that he's no longer running for senator in Monserrato County because why? The people leader want to take their seat, so he has offered a seat unto you. So that one is just that one a free ride for you, leader. Free ride 2023. Henry P. Costa all the way.
The man wants that campaign already. Baza boy.
Chairman, good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, boy. Good morning, leader, and good morning to the men and good people of Liberia. You know, I knew already what's going to happen, but I'm just assuring the Liberian people that we will be there in December. I particularly will be there. We will knock from door to door, street to street. And, you know, the matter of fact, I'm going to Las Vegas this morning, and Friday I'm going to be heading to Delaware for a strategic meeting with other executives on campaign planning. So let's start Joseph and Doug Farmoff. Every single gets ready. The corruption and impunity has to stop. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother, Chairman Morris Dugley. Thank you very much. Wakayo, my man, the two posts we did, the momentum highlight. You see the man, our man Amadou call all the way from Buchanan to the momentum highway in Bassa there too.
I'm telling you,
it must be God.
Messages sent yesterday, since it did a post yesterday at all government ministries, it's been a discussion, and as a matter of fact, 85% of government employees are in support of you.
They're not treating the people good already.
I will not call the plain name. So sometimes they can just go, you know, I'm a small man in a valley. A lot of people don't know me that much.
Yeah. So you just go on there quietly and be listening.
Low key level. So I went to the government ministry to do a specific job. So I was there like, sitting quietly, listening. Within that particular office, the guys are complaining that the way administration is treating them badly, and they can benefit from what they should be benefiting from. I would just sit here and say, I didn't talk, I didn't ask questions, nothing. I just sat quietly. So the other guy left there. He said, what we anticipated is not what we are getting. And to our insult to injury, is it coming on time? Yeah. So they are being treated badly. Only a few guys that are in the top range are enjoying while the honor, the honor people are suffering. So the hierarchies will not do the voting. The small people are the one are having the numbers. If they are disenchanted,
then they will not vote for the regime.
You are finished.
Yes.
That just basically, if you can support those that are working under you,
and they got their families, they got their families at home. They know how they are not happy. It's having a ripple effect.
Yeah, they should be telling their family who to vote for. If they can be disenchanted, why you make of then what become of those now they have home?
Wow.
If they can take pay home at the end of the month, 2-3 months, they can carry nothing home. So my dad just going to work for nothing. If I ask my dad for transportation to go to school, I can get it. So
all right, Boga, let's go back to the lines and take some more calls. There, it's just incredible. Kaifa Bala, good morning to you. Kaifa Pa Johnson Veda on a terrain. He will control that terrain. Kaifa, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Boga, let's take some more calls there. We will take Mr. Emmanuel Weti in about 25 minutes. He comes on in about 25 minutes. Did we lose Boga? It looks like we've lost Boakai. Stay put there, folks. Boakai, are you there? The internet is acting up. Boakai is frozen. Let's wait until he unfreezes. Okay, we lost him. They're going to reconnect with us. You're listening to the Costa Show. We're live on D15 98.1 across several counties. We're also live on Facebook, YouTube. The podcast is uploaded to SoundCloud each morning after the show. We're also live on radio streaming apps, MyTuner and TuneIn, as well as the website, www.roots1027fm.com. So we are on a total of 7 platforms.
So we are with you. We will be with you from now to the end. Thank you, leader.
Thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you very much. Let's take some more calls. I missed what our caller said. He said something about coming to Monrovia. That's the only part I heard.
He said he will come in Monrovia. He's in Magibi. He will come in Monrovia with his family. Not only him, his family to vote for. Yep. So now take this person from here. Good morning.
Hello, morning. All right.
Yeah, your name is joining us from?
Yeah, I'm Lazarus Still calling from Cloudon.
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah, we told the people in Moswara County because now the people that resolved to vote for leader are the next of Moswara County because then we saw that poor people just coming to me that you got a man. Oh, the leader coming to the leader is coming. Oh, man, the man over the post on the I think, but what did the man for become a woman of food for? The man, the man already posted, the man coming. I said, no, my man. The rest now is the people of Moswara County, Liberia, or the people in Moswara County are already resolved to vote for leader in 2023. So we know yet to know that I told leader yesterday that we need to put ourselves together as a youth here so that we can receive leader here, and then the youth win of the COP here to be working in a way that leader when he comes 2023 that will be the most successful person in the election. Thank you for your time. Bagai, we need to talk, Bagai.
Yeah, hit me up.
Thank you.
Yeah, Bagai.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much. Let's take some more calls, Abaga. We'll hear from our people until we speak with Mr. Weti shortly.
Okay, let's take this lady from this line here. Good morning.
Very fascinating this morning.
Good morning, Baga.
Yeah, good morning. Your name are you calling from?
Yeah, for security reason, I will not call my name, but I left the street 4. So I tell Almighty God, thank you for hero because it was my wish. So I'm standing back to run a massive campaign for him for the women win EFE.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, my sister. Thank you very much.
And I really want for we need an opposing view. Your call, you're gonna be scared. Your call if lines. Let me call a number. 0770-102-102, 0886-010-383, 555-102-102. We need an opposing view. Maybe somebody, you want to say something to. Let's take this lady on the line. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, your name are you calling from?
Yeah, I'm Madam Wallace. I call from the street where Ghana Day.
Welcome.
Yeah, and the second is that you put out hero, we got it. We are waiting for that.
Baga, what did I was it? Sergeant, that's why it's what it.
Ebola
hero. He said we'll get a real hero. Baga, hold on. Let me talk to our man, brother Kamara. What's up, my man? AB.
Thank you very much for accepting my call this morning. I don't know I'm engaging, but I'm receiving high momentum about the Central Bay. We will be in Liberia by the grace of God in December, and we'll make sure we'll touch all the bases, all the loops and corners of our country to make sure that somebody represents us that is like us. Somebody represents us that is against corruption. The massive corruption that happened in the country, there is a time that we need to put stop to it. And we will let you, no matter what it is. No matter what it is, people are already calling me about when I am coming and for us to be able to energize the base.
Thank you, my brother.
Feel free. Remember that you are the senator already.
Thank you.
Elections,
Thank you, my brother.
It's just a matter of time, but you are already a senator. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother AB, and I really appreciate you. And I wish you a safe trip back home. Thank you so much, Abraham Kamara. Well, guys, let's take a few some more calls there. It's fascinating this morning. Well, Boga, let her come in. Don't want me, man. Did she call on the women's line?
Yeah, the women line. This message from
sound that way, Boga. Y'all need to do some tuning with it. It doesn't sound right. The women's line. Yeah,
okay.
But anyway, take some more calls there.
All right, let's say the guy said, "Hi, Mr. Kamara. I am a deep follower of the Henry Pedro Costa. I live district number 4, Bona Farm to be precise. I'm freely volunteering my services to work for our leader." Let's just take this person on the WhatsApp number this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, your name is joining us from?
This is Coach O. I'm calling from Minnesota, the Twin City.
Welcome.
Good morning. Good morning, P. Good morning, Boaga.
You're live. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I just want to tell that's my friend and brother. I want to tell Mr. P. I want to tell him Henry Costa. He got 100%. I will be supporting him, and he made my week a successful week because this is my birthday this week, September 8th, and we celebrating my birthday at Overland. So, Pedro, I want to tell you, say congratulations in advance.
Coach O.
Thank you.
Coach O is a brother. He's a friend. Happy pre-birthday to you, my brother. And we will be blasting you on your birthday, September 8th. Right. Let's take some more calls there, which is the day after tomorrow.
Let's take this person on the line. Good morning.
Good morning, Boga.
Yeah.
Good morning, our leader, Henry Costa.
Welcome.
Yeah, I'm Andrew Costa. I'm calling for Soul Clinic, district number 4. I'm so happy today. Very, very happy. Today is one of my days to hear the news. Our leader will be in the race. So this coming December will be in our number to welcome you. because we are giving us hope again. Because we're ready looking at who to vote for the coming senatorial election, and this will get somebody now to vote for. So our leader Henry Costa be member of who know now the COP. I know how to be member of the COP. Why can I get my form to fill it in and whatsoever and get my particular.
Okay. Calling in. Let's see if we can take somebody from this other line here. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, morning.
Your name, are you calling from?
Yeah, I'm Sam calling from Guala.
Welcome, Sam.
Yeah, I got an opposite view to the coming of your candidate. You know, we don't want problem in this country. They're happy we put our Jelon in power. I think you can see what's happening right now. When his friends try to agree to something good that will benefit the citizens of this country, you know, he disagree to it. But instead, look at the 2022 budget. I just passed. He said he don't want to agree. He knows son. I call it he knows son.
But it's not about saying that Dylan already in the Senate. You can't do nothing about it. This is about us. What you say?
Oh, we're talking about Costa. We're talking about
yeah, I'm saying something. I'm telling you that what he did.
You can't do nothing about saying that Dylan. He's already in the Senate. He got an overwhelming mandate. My man Lila Tiba. They're already in the Senate. There's nothing you can do about it.
The only thing is that for those that we know, it's better to go with the devil you know that the India you're not seeing. So
okay, fine. You won't see the India here, no problem.
How course I led this country on new to how course I led the country on
yeah, on new to thank you.
I guess in the country, yes.
Okay.
So is he a good leader? You're not a good leader. I'm not ready taking the view. I'm taking a serious person.
Thank you. You finished that,
Thank
right?
you.
You finished now?
Okay, he himself left the line. So let's take another person.
Okay. And that's how we'll do it. When they call, we'll hear them out. They will express themselves. As long as they do it within 1 minute.
1 minute.
Okay.
As long
as they don't cost people mind or cost people power, it's okay. They can even yell at me. They can talk nasty thing to me. No problem. We'll hear them out. They can't do nothing to us. Because you know what? They are the minority.
Yeah.
They are the minority. Let's take some more calls there. We're enjoying this morning, but we'll hear them out. Tolerance and maturity is what.
Good morning, Boaka, incoming president. How you doing this morning?
Good morning, welcome.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I will not call my name, but I just spoke. I didn't want to spoil in our country. No. We need radical people in our Senate. We want for look. I seen my brother Henry Costa for his election. I will be able to provide one pickup from the U.S. and he willing to pay
thank you
to clear it at the port. I will provide a pickup for him for his campaign. I can make I will give you my number. I will send it to you for you to give it to him. Because we want to be correct for us to be able to come back home to help our people. We got a lot of stupid people in our country. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my dear brother. We appreciate you. Well, you see that? The man offering a pickup. As long as we pay the duty.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Yeah. Your name is joining us from?
My name is Ansu Kamara calling from Bowatersa.
Bowatersa, Cape Man, welcome.
Yeah. Leader, are you coming on?
I'm coming on good, my brother. Very well. How is Bowatersa this morning?
Bowatersa, I'm by you loud and clear.
Thank you.
We'll come in Moravia to support you.
Thank you.
Yeah, my brother and everybody will come to support you. So, Tajota say, Ebola you, so you, and Ebola you will see who will win.
All right, thank you so much. Let's go by the diaspora and take another person. Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning. Good morning, Boyaka.
Yeah, your name is joining us from?
My name is Malango, calling from New Jersey.
Welcome, ma'am.
Yes, good morning to my hometown man, Henry Costa.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, my hometown man. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Wagai? Wagai? Wagai has frozen again. All right, we got in 10 minutes we'll take our guest. Wagai? Wagai has frozen. Okay, we lost Wagai there, but he's going to reconnect with us shortly. So just please bear with us. We have Mr. Emmanuel Weti. He's one of the proponents of the dual citizenship cause, the dual citizenship bill that has just passed into law, which, you know, it is not everything we want, but it is not bad at all. It can be worked on, it can be expanded on, it can be modified, it can be amended, but at least we have something to work with. You know, we've got something to work with. Let's see what Wagai will reconnect with us. I'm told it's raining very heavily in Monrovia. There is Wagai.
No, you know, some key people for this political party, like, when you get go for that side, you know. So I want to be honest with Costa. You know, Costa might just win the election because Sir Joseph is no different from what. And I don't want to say thing to Costa. That ambition is very good, you know. Yeah, based on it to win the election. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's go over to the US and take this person. Good morning.
Good morning, Wakai. How you doing?
I'm okay.
I am calling. Yeah, I'm calling you this morning from Conakry, Guinea. You know, Sir Joseph say Ebola hero, but we get Kayan Pepe. We get Kayan Pepe hero. So let's see what are Ebola and Kayan Pepe, which one will run away? Sir Joseph is massively corrupt, and we don't need people like that to be in offices in our country. So we will vote for Henry Patrick Costa as our next senator. It is so good that the Ebola hero say he is not running anymore. So whether he is running or he is not running, we are going into the race, and we know that we are already victorious.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you very much. Let's take. We got 10 more minutes. We'll take Mr. Weti. Let's take some more calls, there, guy.
Let's take this person. Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning, brother.
Yep. Where you joining us from?
Good morning, brother. And good morning, Petro Costa.
Good morning.
Yes. My name is Martin Mayor. I'm calling from the ground of the capital.
Go ahead.
Okay, Petro Costa, thank you. This morning we're on the radio on the opinion pool and on the show. We be on our side and realize can be Saturday. Saturday, now I know you go in the time we're making you. And please, Mr. Costa, if you come in December, you don't want to go meet you. Are you sure the way we can go meet you? We want to use 15 days. We don't want to use an iron wood in 50 years.
We will give you information.
We can wait for you at the airport. When the cash you come in with that home for you, the other kind of video cash. We want all to use 50 days time. We don't know if anybody wants you to 50 days time to bring them or lose your hours. I think you Costa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not continuing to do well. But I'm not going to kind of town. I don't know if you know me in the town. I'm not still more yet. We need you in the town. I'm not that you. Thank you. That God bless you.
Thank you so much. Let's take Mohammed Kone.
We get men in the town. We get Dillon in the town. We get Yeke in the town. We got plenty of men in there. We got Joe Bagai. The big man for all the men in and the women in.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead, Chicharito.
Thank you. My name is Mohammed Kone.
and I call for Johnsonville. Leaders have been talking about this senatorial bid for months. But thankfully, yesterday I saw a post for him, and I was happy. And I told him that if people want you, definitely you have made yourself to the Nigerian people. No matter how it feels that Joseph is vulnerable to defeat, that Joseph defeat is constant like a non-star is unavoidable if leader Heaven Pedro Costa contest in 2023. And we'll be in the vanguard, we'll be in the trenches. We'll go to our people, we'll see our vernacular to our people. Then go through the head of leader Pedro Costa. Some of us have control. We are then sold out to the public and our people regard us. As we did it for Senator Dino, we'll do it for him. Because he brought us to the mark. No matter how we left the COP, the President Costa, and we are very, very cool to them anonymously to be candidate. So we got to repay him with a level of leadership, maturity. People are in him and are taking a proximity, the respect we have for each other. I got to repay him. So we got to give him power because some of our mission is if we don't take presidency in 2029, if we enter in the 2023, then that will be a setting tool for him. So I think we can use more as a strong base. They depend how you will work. I believe that you will work. You will not let the people down. I know what kind of human being he is. I know a heart. I know the love of Liberians. Automatically will be the work for the Liberian people. 2029 is my target for him to be the president of the Liberian. God bless us. God save our state.
Thank you very much, my dear brother Mohammed Kone. I really appreciate you. Thank you very much. Boy, guy, 400 plus missed calls. And that is on WhatsApp alone.
Yeah. Only WhatsApp number.
400 plus missed calls. Everything right here, boy. I send them in the screenshot. Are you kidding? Jesus Christ. Well, I gotta take a few more calls that in 5 minutes, we'll take our guest. 5 minutes, we'll take Mr. Emmanuel Weti, one of the proponents of the Dual Citizenship Act, which has now been passed into law, printed into handbill, and it is now the law of the land.
Good morning.
Good morning, Weka Amara Kamara. And good morning to you, Leader Heaven Pedro Costa.
Alhaji Senwa, good morning.
And I come in this morning from Central Town. I have a suggestion to make, Leader Costa. Your name is like the usual orange meaning and Lunsa meaning. Everybody know your name. But not many people know the face, Costa, honestly speaking. So it's about time we start to pre-campaign ahead of December in order to go in the remote part of Boston, like District 17, District 6, District 2, and speak to our people. So those of whom that are here, and most especially members, the executive members of the COP, we need to come together at about this time to have a community set up to be in every district on every Saturday to visit our people and give them your platform. Because the thing happening now, they say, why is Costa doing? Why are some of the contributions that he made? But they are not aware until we can take the message to the people. So that's my suggestion. We support you wholeheartedly, and we are with you in every call. Thank you, dear.
Thank you.
Alhaji, check your message.
All right, let's take this person from this angle. Good morning.
Good morning, Waka. How you coming on?
I'm okay. Your name is joining us from?
Ibrahim Dolly. I'm calling you for Congo Town.
Welcome.
Yeah, Waka, let me be from you. For me, I'm a citizen, right? But right now, we can't be thinking about CDC, whichever our future. And not everything about right now. But of course, they were looking at that when they come in the parliament, they will look at people interest. They will not look at party interest. They will look at majority interest. Yeah, but such as that, the only one they can get for that, so that interest. So the other when they're going to discussing serious issue with that other business. No other business. So the only powerful weapon I get, I'm a voting card. I will give it to him.
Wow. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. You heard what our brother said? He said he is a sedition. He is a sedition, but he cannot follow party business all the way. He said when Darrell Jalan is speaking, and talking good thing for the country, Sir Joseph can just be saying order. You know, because that's the way they can use to interrupt you when you are flowing, you know? Then they're trying to disrupt your flow. So the man say, order. That all you can do, order, you just be disrupting. While people talking good things, I just be saying order. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you. You.
You know, I saw a comment from one of our guys, Timothy Smith. Timothy, let me say this. I do control the course here on the.
Timothy Sonny.
Yeah.
I mean, put my man on, man. I beg you. Don't come back to my man. I beg you. Take my man.
Doesn't have my number. If you have my number, that's another thing. But the calls are too many.
The man I received over 400 calls just on WhatsApp alone. Just 400 calls plus. So in the morning, like they were on, you know how many people want to talk?
Timothy, call me on my own number 0776 549.
I'm calling my man Timothy right now on Facebook call. Yeah. Timothy got to talk before we take Mr. Wedding.
Yeah, because the man saying that says you talk about the bank issue with the corrupt.
Timothy, I'm my boss. He disagrees with me, but he does it. He doesn't do it with a malicious intent. Or I mean, with a, you know, Timothy, I'm a man.
Welcome.
Let me say good morning, Baka, and good morning to Henry Pedro Costa, our incoming senator. Look, Costa, you are blessed. You are blessed. God will continue to shine a light upon you. We tired with the order all day when Honorable they don't say they should bring in the justice minister and other people. Honorable Joseph was saying order they cannot run that until she will say only. So we tired with the people. Liberian people, we tired. Look, Costa, the bill of your senator to that Senate is marking is open. We started campaign already. Honorable Yaka Kolba declared campaign open. The Gonzalo in Grand Basel campaign is open. We start campaign already. May God bless you and you become senator in this country 2029. Definitely you become the president of the Republic of Liberia. Thank you very much. May God bless you.
Thank you.
I'm calling my man Timothy. The president time order. Timothy Sonny Boss Smith. Let me let the man know that just because he disagrees with me does not mean that we have an issue. I still love him. I still have a tremendous respect for him. Timothy Sonny Boss Smith, we're calling you. You are a special caller. We can call you. Team Money.
Yeah, I'm seriously calling for Grand Basel County.
That me calling you, that not you calling. Morning, my brother.
Thank you so much.
Welcome to the show.
You know, we are prepared for him because we are just I will deliver most around to you. And I'm telling you for this 15 and really, no man will ever prefer to tell me that I will say no Henry Costa. 2023 most around for you, my brother. No matter what they do, they can bring all the money, but we'll go from ghetto to ghetto, from zero to zero, and kill our people. When Costa was telling I'm not going to have a budget chauffeur, there was two Costa were not a budget chauffeur. And today, when I'm not going to come and boss, taking our money to make mockery out of us and put people on the street to talk about he would be saying about what's around, he might be daydreaming. Because when Costa was here, I'm not going to. He was making decisions for everybody. So if we talk about putting people in the house to help, they don't give it that we need to put people clean hands. And we believe Costa is not perfect like real people, but we will make sure that every Costa will be in the house to represent us because we're talking about leader. We should be able to put a leader that will be in the interest of the Liberian people. Costa has been doing wonderful things for us. Is that perfect? You think when you get named Braca and Georgia today, you think I get today need no. When nobody could say if not any donation for 12 years, Costa was here with us. And when I'm not calling, when even the South Joseph was wildly and dying with the job we are, today they are dancing Buga, Costa was here with us. So Costa, we are with you. And you get us for 2023, I only get for you get Koruba. Joseph Nima Buga and you get Lawrence, Henry Costa. So the deal is done.
Thank you, my brother.
They bring the money, eat the money, but stand your eye.
Thank you, Tim. Thank you.
My brother. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Timothy, Sonny Boy, Smith. Timothy, and I'm man working yet told. All our people in and people working yet thought that people that can work. We all know the level of work they did for Senator Dion.
Because you know, on the comment section can be really, really interesting. When you focus on it, you can forget about the show.
It's not easy, my man. The show not easy this morning.
The sedition I call, he said he will vote for you because he know that you'll be in the interest than Sir Joseph. So somebody
I will take this one last caller. She says she's been calling since yesterday. She can't get through. Then we'll take Mr. Wetty, the very last caller, a female caller. I'm calling her instead because she says she's been trying to get through, but it's been impossible. Hello? Morning.
Hello.
Oh, is it Evangeline Mamita?
Yes.
Oh, fantastic. Good. We have you.
Tell Braga I will be here when I catch you in Liberia. I answered me say yesterday.
I know.
But I just want to tell God, thank you. I've been praying. I will pray for you and count me on your fundraising team in the diaspora.
Thank you. Thank you, big sister.
If I go to Liberia, I will be with you. I'm going with you. I will buy my ticket if you're going to run. Just for you. We're going with you on the fundraising team. Count me in. I will be on the be able to do the fundraising. Yes.
Thank you, big sister. Thank you so much, Sis Evangeline Mamita. All right, folks. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We really appreciate the tremendous, immense outpouring of support. It's just deeply humbling and honoring. You're doing all of this because of you've seen us over the last 10, 11 years. You've seen us from the very outset of this journey, this advocacy journey. You've seen us trip and fall, pick ourselves back up. You've seen us strive. You've seen us struggle. You've seen us suffer. You've seen us fail. You've seen us through it all. Our whole this entire period, you've watched this all. You've watched us throughout on the stage, and we're not perfect. We do not claim perfection, but we just believe that the people deserve better, and better they must get. And Liberia can be a better country where the people can live better lives, and that is exactly why we're doing this. We're doing this for you, the people. And I want to say this to you, just because we are looking to run for the Senate seat, we're not going to be distracted from our overarching objective, seeing Joe Boakai in the mansion. To me, it's even more important than me running for senator. I know some of you say, but what's wrong with him? Yes, I should look out for myself. Yes, I'm doing that. But Joe Boakai becoming president, and we in the Senate helping to show up his efforts, a new Liberia shall begin. And so that is it for me. So we're going to remain committed. We're going to remain dedicated to the effort to see Boakai in the executive mansion come 2023. Thank you so much.
Please check your WhatsApp.
Okay. We will not stop there and go and take our guest. He's been all right. Oh yeah, but they put this thing on Ellison's on.
Okay.
Yeah, don't mind them, don't naff up people then they defending the cop and that they are business. Oh yes, Eileen, you can rest assured education shall be a very, very cardinal element on our agenda or platform. There are laws on the book regarding education, the kind of investment that's required to be made into improving the education sector. But those laws are flouted, they are disregarded. But we shall ensure, by God's grace, when elected, that education is placed on the front burner, is brought from the back and placed on the front burner, because it is extremely important. The fact that I can sit here and have all of you good people listen to me and listen to what I have to say is entirely because of education. This modicum of education that I have been fortunate to acquire. That is all that we are. Absolutely nothing else. Everything we are. God's grace first and education. So we really value education. It's the greatest gift anyone can give anyone. It makes you a citizen of the world. Let's now go and take Mr. Emmanuel Wetty on the show this morning. Mr. Wetty, good morning.
Good morning, Brother Costa. How are you?
I'm doing well. I could not be better this morning. We're glad to have you.
Thank you.
Let me take this thing down. I want people to be able to, those watching can see your name at the bottom of your image. But let's hear you. Welcome to the Costa Show. You have been consistently one of the advocates and proponents for the law to be changed. And the law has indeed been changed. And now Liberians who are born Liberian citizens or who are born Liberian citizens, no matter what passport they assume or they pick up wherever they are, can no longer lose their Liberian passport. How does that make you feel, Mr. Wetty?
Well,
with that, on that note.
Yeah, I feel very good. And in addition to that, that any child that is born by a Liberian woman, irrespective of the citizenship of the biological father, that child is in Liberia at birth. There is no if and there is no and.
Which is good.
Yes.
Which is applicable to my son, Henry Costa Jr.
Very good.
And I'm pretty sure applicable to children that you've had in this country.
That's correct. That's correct.
Very good.
Yes, very good.
So, Mr. Wetty, let's start first with this. Give me a synopsis of the journey, the struggle, because it was a long, tedious, strenuous journey. Let's begin with that. Give us a short version of it. Yes, and then we'll go to the success and to the advantages and the disadvantages of the law as has been passed.
Thank you very much, Costa. I do appreciate. I want to say for the record, Costa, you have been with us from the genesis of this. Providing our free services in Liberia on your show. You never ask for a dime. Every time we call you, you give us, the airtime. But actually, this journey started in 2005 with our president, Arthur Watson of EULA. He started the advocacy, but what actually happened in 2005, EULA was not focused on dual citizenship. At the time, we were focused on immigration issue, DED, TPS, and all those things. So our investment was in that area. So after it came out, then the what's his name? The late Senator Marston with Benedict Warner, Reverend John Lloyd, and other people with Clayton Wallace. They started their own group in 2007, but they came to Liberia. They thought their friend wouldn't welcome them, and everything just blew up. So they were not successful. So coming down, there are many other groups in Europe, John Law in the state. The other group begin to go to Liberia, advocate with dual citizenship. It didn't work out. Then in 2012, the embassy of Liberia under the ambassadorship of Jeremiah Solontet and EULA brought all the diaspora together in 2012 under the president of we met in DC and we organized the All Liberia Conference on dual citizenship. And since 2012, our focus has been only dual citizenship. In 2009, Anthony Cassidy went to the conference for the what's the name? The TRC conference.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll be surprised because as one of the recommendations in the TRC report is dual citizenship. That's one of the recommendations. So that's how we started. The entire presidency of President Eddie Johnson said we lobbied. We from Europe to Africa to the United States. For complete the whole period. The whole period of presidency, she promised us, and it didn't work out. So
was a bill ever placed on the floor all that period, entire 12 years?
Yes, a bill was placed on the floor, but it never left committee room.
Are you kidding?
I'm telling you the truth.
That means that no, I'm sorry. I mean, what I really meant to say was, did a bill ever make it to the legislature? So it made it to the legislature, got to committee room, never got out to get on the floor.
No way, never. The Clayton Wallace bill, the Vonnie Sherman bill. I mean, you can just name it. Never left committee room. So when yeah, okay, so that's the history. You know, then we can talk on. I can go on.
Very good. No, I appreciate that synopsis.
Yeah.
I did not know that the fight had begun since then.
Yeah. And
now we're here.
Okay.
Some 15 years later, we have a law printed in the handbill. What are the things you wanted in the law that are not in the law? And what are the things you wanted in the law that are in the law? Let's begin with the things you wanted that are not there.
Okay.
First.
But as Brother Costa, since we talk about the history, at least can we get him 1 minute just to thank you and other people who have been helping us?
You're most welcome, Mr. Wetty. Most welcome.
This bill is a bipartisan bill. We want to say for the record, there's no one person. But you know, in our tradition, it's always good to recognize people. Like I would say on your platform, you're one of those. I never met you. Let people be aware. We never met. But you have been with us on the Dual Initiative. You have provided free time. So I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to your political leader, VP Boyka in power. He did his best he could. This bill was made possible through the hands-on leadership of President George Manuel Weah. When both the House and the Senate could not make it, he sent his legal counsel, Archibald Bona, so that he could meet. The history is that on the House side, the House did pass a bill, and the Senate passed a bill, but the two was not together. On the House side, like I mentioned, this is a bipartisan thing, so just for a few minutes, we'll call some names, anything. You have the Speaker, Buffett Chima, Fanati Kofa, Akaras Gray, Kenny Warsaw. Those were our giants on the House side. They made it happen. On the Senate side, you have the pro tem, you have Senator Vonnie Sherman, our own man, Director, you got Coming Wise and Milton TJ. They made it happen on that side. They both couldn't meet, and Councilor Bonard came in through the instruction of President Weah to make sure that they're all okay. All librarian conference process of partners, ULA, librarians in Europe, librarians in Canada, librarians in Australia, Colosua, librarian Advocacy for Change, librarian in Ghana, our champions, our sponsor, and everybody that supported us, and God made it happen. So I want to say thanks to everybody. If I didn't call your name, just know that it was not, I didn't rehearse to start, but thank you everybody for their support. Now we can come on. When we started this bill, we wanted a bill with no restriction at all. No restriction. Once a librarian, always a librarian.
So you enjoy all the rights as enshrined in the Constitution.
All the rights and privileges. We were successful in the House. The House passed a bill, no restriction. You restore your librarian citizenship, you are fine. When it went on the Senate side, so the House passed a bill that we wanted. That's what we wanted. It was fine. Yeah. When it went on the Senate side, our team in the Senate side, they told us straight. They say Emmanuel and other people, other sponsors, they say, look, there is absolutely no way a bill can be passed in the Senate with all restrictions. So
they were clear straight up and upfront with you.
Yes, it was that. It was not an if and an and. They told us, and because when you're in this negotiation, you gotta give and take. You can't get everything. So for day and night, many telephone conferences, or we talk, we say, okay, we can accept restrictions that we can live with. you know, then tomorrow we can go to the next level and fight. You know, because advocacy is not an event. Advocacy is a process. So, and let me say this thing, Costa. And I want to say it in good faith. People have been coming and talking against Darius Dillon that he supported restriction. It's not true. Dillon is very strategic. Dillon was very mindful. It went on the Senate. Dillon guided the entire process. And want to say thanks for his leadership in that direction. There are a lot of things there, but we're not going to discuss it. But I want to express my thanks to Dillon for his strategic move. It got in the Senate. They told us it will not pass with all restriction. So the first thing, Acosta, when something goes in the Senate, it has to pass the Senate body first. That body had a lot of restriction. They had a restriction, Acosta. You may not believe it. That you know, but that was the playbook. It got to the committee room because since the Senate had a version and the House had a version, and they both were not the same, they had a meeting committee room. And in that committee room, we want to say thanks to our team, they were able to drop most of the restrictions. I mean, you will not be because of most of the restrictions. The only thing that we have left is that on the the position for appointments, you can't be, if you are a Liberian with a citizenship of another country, you can't be a finance minister, you cannot be governor of the National Bank, and you cannot be defense minister. Because let me say this. If you look at Article 3, Section 2 of the law says you can ask me. So if Costa is appointed defense minister,
I will not tell you, don't ask, don't tell.
Don't tell. You know, so that is muted. On the election,
so there's a loophole.
Yeah,
most of us have loopholes.
Loophole. So you can ask. On the elected positions, you cannot be senator. You can't hold any elected position. However, Costa, this is interesting part though. The Supreme Court made a decision
in the Peace Gallo case.
Yeah, it says that person is a Liberian until a court or competent jurisdiction can say they are now a Liberian. So you can run. The body of proof is not on me, it's on you.
Because you are not even supposed to ask me.
Yeah, you're not supposed to ask me. So that's the other thing. The other thing that happened is that, you know, Costa, like you mentioned, you said it right for us. We got something, we can work with it, and we can improve on it. That is a good foundation that you mentioned. I gave that to you. The confusion in this bill is this, Costa. Some of our people are saying that this bill benefit a naturalized Liberian as compared to
a natural born Liberian.
Yeah. Now, Costa,
what do you say about that, Mr. Wetty? It keeps coming up. People are saying,
it keeps coming up.
Yeah,
it keeps coming up. But this is it, Costa. The law says that a Liberian with a citizenship of another country, the law did not say a natural born Liberian. The law did not say a naturalized Liberian. The law says a Liberian who holds a citizenship of another country. That person will have this limitation. But what the critics are saying, they are interpreting that to mean natural born. It's not what the law says. Because in our constitution, it's
applicable to all, whether natural or natural born.
That's correct. It's everybody. It's only in Article 52 of our constitution that the natural is used as an adjective to describe a Liberian. It says that in Article 52, only a natural born Liberian can be president or vice president. Every other person, they say a Liberian. So even
but the Constitution makes that very clear, though.
Yes, very clear.
Natural born.
Yeah, natural born. So that's the only place natural is used as an adjective to describe
the type of Liberian.
Yeah, Liberian. But every other thing they say a Liberian. A Liberian. So a Liberian can be natural born, a Liberian
or naturalized.
So I want to appeal to you and to everybody. This thing to be clear up because that's the major confusion.
So in other words, contrary to the view that in certain aspects of the law, a naturalized Liberian, say for example, someone from Nigeria came to Liberia, stayed there for a while, meets the minimum requirements and becomes a Liberian citizen by naturalization.
Yes.
In other words, those people are saying in certain sections of the law, someone with a naturalized Liberian citizenship can enjoy more rights than someone who is a natural born Liberian who simply holds another country's passport. But that's not the case.
That's not the case, correct. That's not the case because the
so there's no need to be crying wolf, right?
Yes, we are crying wolf because the law says a Liberian. A Liberian. And if you check our law and our constitution, there's only one place. It's only in Article 52 that natural was used to describe a Liberian. Everything
because it was speaking with specificity to the positions of president and vice president, right?
Right, Costa. Absolutely.
Because that is consistent with the Constitution.
Yes, correct.
Because all laws are supposed to be crafted according to Article 2 of the Liberian Constitution in conformity with the Constitution.
Yes.
So they could not make this law to say anybody who is a Liberian can run for Liberian presidency.
That's correct.
Because the Liberian law is clear. You must be a natural born.
That's correct. Absolutely correct.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And the other thing that the law brings is that, Costa, prior to the law, we have about 10,000 Liberians that were stateless. What that means is that, the father are not Liberian. So the mother is a Liberian, but the child cannot be considered a Liberian because the woman cannot pass the citizenship over to a child. In fact, the United Nations High Commission on Refugee just wrote an article praising the government of Liberia for eliminating gender as a criteria in passing on citizenship. So with this law now, the 10,000 Liberians, that were stateless, they can now call themselves Liberian because their mother
can now pass citizenship on to them.
Yeah, to them. Even the United Nations itself have recognized that and have released a press statement on that issue. So the law is a good law. Now we're not going to come here and say it's it's the best of the best. It's so, like you mentioned, Costa. I will borrow what you said. It's something that we can work with, we can work for, we can modify it. And Costa, advocacy that is not an event, it's a process. We did our
part. But how long you started this thing? As far back as 2005.
Yes.
Only to have had a law passed in 2022.
Yes, 2022. People have what her name? The senator from Monserrado County, who passed away,
Geraldine Doe Sharif.
Yeah, she was one of the champions. As another guy, somebody from he was in the house. I'm sorry, I forgot their name. I mean, many people have passed away. Even the man that started one of the funny Master passed away. And the things still continue. Those people upon their shoulder, we are to where we are. So we were successful to have the law passed. If you don't like it, there are other things you can elect people to go there and make it better. You can go to the Supreme Court and make it. But just as you say, Costa, let me borrow from you. It's something that we can work with and let us accept it and move on.
Thank you. Folks, we have with us Mr. Emmanuel Wetty, eminent Emmanuel S. Wetty. He's the chairman of the ALC. What does the ALC stand for, sir?
The ALC is the All Liberian Conference on Dual Citizenship that was funded in 2012 that comprises of the Union of Liberians in America, Liberians in Europe, Liberians in Australia, Colonial Liberians on the west, the western part of the United States, which is Texas, Oklahoma and the other places. Then we have Liberians in Canada, and we have the Liberian Advocacy for Change, that is based in New York. These are the people that constitute the All Liberian Conference on dual citizenship. And in addition to that, we do have a leadership team that been running this organization. You got Dr. Torbo, Asale, these are people, Dr. Bueka, and all of these people. We've been having meeting every Sunday at 2 o'clock since 2012, just to have this thing, just to have the things going on.
Very, 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 very good. Mr. Whitey, we want to say kudos to you and the guys and the rest of the team for the tireless, consistent, and persistent efforts that you all made, which have culminated into this law, which, as we've said, and we would like to maintain, is not perfect, but it can be built upon. It's got tremendous benefits which are there for all of us. And one thing I want to say, to borrow from you, is that the law it encompasses everything. I mean, people from all groups, political persuasions, and affiliations. It was a bipartisan effort, or perhaps even a multi-partisan effort.
That's correct.
There were independent lawmakers and partisan lawmakers. A cohort of Liberians from Europe to America to Liberia who worked to make this happen. And so we thank you because one of the benefits of this law is that people who are concerned, say your child, say for example, your child was born in America. And just because the child does not want to have to swear an oath to become a Liberian citizen, it doesn't mean that your child should lose their Liberian citizenship. Even though they were born in America, they should be able to hold a Liberian passport as well as an American passport and be able to inherit all of your properties, real properties, back home in Liberia without anybody challenging or contesting the legal ownership thereof. So that's one of the benefits of the law. And for most of the people who are advocating for this law to be passed, they were not doing so because they're trying to secure for themselves political positions. Most of the people wanted this law passed because they wanted to ensure that their natural born right as a Liberian citizen, it should not be taken away from them simply because they hold another passport from another country.
Yes, and in addition, because this law allows you to vote.
It does. It does.
You right now, registration will be starting in December. You can go to Liberia and register to vote. Even though we have another advocacy, we try to see our other country voting, but that's another chapter.
Yeah, and they keep asking the question, Mr. Whitey. Let's answer them, please. Okay. They want to know: do you still need a Liberian visa to go to Liberia? Once you go and obtain your Liberian passport, you do not need a Liberian visa. Is that so, Mr. Whitey?
That's correct. If you are traveling with your Liberian passport, you do not need a visa. And
the good thing is you can even present all two passports, or the immigration officer can see your Liberian passport, your U.S. passport. It doesn't matter. He is required by this law to let you into your country as a Liberian citizen.
Yeah, the immigration, we are in close contact with the Bureau of Immigration. They are drafting a regulation to spell out. Also, we are in contact with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Let me be precise. We are in communication with the Commissioner General of the Immigration, Colonel Robert Batu Budiwa. We are also in communication with Councillor Dwell Gray, Deputy Minister of Legal Affairs at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. These people will be coming on regulation policy how to define the operational definition of the law. So from a few weeks from now, there will be regulation coming up telling us what to do, because because that December is coming up. And December, the travel in Liberia are going to be very heavy. So we are appealing to them, working with them to make sure they come up with some regulation. So all of these conditions, passport, visa, it can all be defined. And so when you travel, we all can be on the same standard of policy.
Mr. Whitey, thank you very, very much. We appreciate you coming on this morning, but more so, we appreciate your role you play, a leading, pivotal role you played over the years for almost 2 decades to try to get this law passed. Thank you so much. This is part of your legacy. How does that make you feel when the law was finally printed into handbill?
Well, Costa, I'm just like you. We work for the people. This is not our thing. The people feel good. We all feel good. This is not a personal thing for Wetty. It's just something that I was part of the team. I'm part of the team that make it happy. But as a Liberian, I feel good that once a Liberian, always a Liberian. But the glory go to God. The glory go to the highest. The glory go to the people. The glory go to everybody. And together we all will be, and see what happens. It was just a teamwork. You play your part. I'm not, because if we start cutting the cake, you get your share of the cake.
Everybody will get a piece.
Yeah,
which is a good thing. It was teamwork.
We are not calling to our meeting. You just took upon yourself in Liberia and we're just talking about the issue. So everybody got a cake, So my cake is not because my part of the cake is not because of everybody. It was a teamwork, and glory be to God that it came to pass.
Mr. Wesley, thank you very much. God bless you, and may God bless you in your future advocacy endeavors.
Thank you.
It's always the struggle continues.
Okay, it continues. I hope to see you in person one day.
One day.
Yeah. No, I'm from Sano.
I always thought you were bad. It sounds like a bad name.
You are right that there are Wetties in Bunker because they spell the name different, but it sounds the same.
Oh, I see. You see,
you're right.
All that tells you how as diverse as we may be, but how very one we are. The names may sound different or may mean something different.
Yes.
But they may. Oh, yeah. So, but thank you very much, Mr. Wetty, and I look forward to working with you again in the future.
And Costa, before I let you go, I guess this is off the record. You are very involved in the campaign of Liberian running in the United States. I was thinking about something that we all can do, is to maybe have a fundraiser or something for all the Liberians that are running in November. Have one big program.
We should. That's a brilliant idea.
Yeah.
That's a brilliant idea. We got Brother Winfield Russell running for mayor.
Yeah.
We got Sister Naquita Ricks, who's running for re-election as a member of the Colorado legislature. Yeah. We got Brother Nathan Bia in Rhode Island. We got a number of other Liberians. We should organize that. Let's work on that.
Yeah,
let that be our next project.
And we can work on it. Let's support our people. They will be making the decision for us tomorrow. We want to see a day that we all will gather to the U.S. Congress to see a Liberian in the House or in the Senate.
I'm telling you, like they got Ilan Ohanen from Somalia in Congress.
So I will call you and we'll work on it.
Thank you, Mr. Weji. Thank you very much. All right then. Stay blessed. Thank you so much.
All right. Bye-bye.
Well, folks, there you have it there. Mr. Weji and others in a strident effort to see this law passed, it's paid off. It has paid off. And so, yes, we should reach out and help our people. I like that. I like his vibe. He's always about the people. He always about the people. Look at somebody say I'm tribalistic because I asked a man whether he pele man. I'm not being tribalistic. You know me. I just thought the man was pele. I wanted to speak small pele to the man, but the man from Sino. He's still my brother. Yeah. And I love everybody, pele or not. Thank you so much, folks. God bless you all and have yourselves a wonderful, blessed day. We'll be back here tomorrow, same time, 10:30 Liberian time. Or 6:30 U.S. time. Waka, you want to say anything before we sign off?
We keep the debate going. We keep.
So every just like campaign manager now.
I tell you, Snow Jelly to follow play.
He won't bring in the fries.
Yeah.
Nobody talking about him. The only thing that's trending is Henry Costa running. So he won't be in the prize. You know how he is. Snow always tries to insert himself into the argument,
He's one politician I really don't like because it's all about himself, Costa.
Yes, it is never about. Look, yes, I'm running against Sir Joseph, but Sir Joseph is a better person than Edwin Snow.
Edwin Snow, yeah.
Name one thing Sir Joseph has done for anybody. Edwin Snow has done for the country. One thing he's done for the country. Nothing he does. He just is a corny, self-serving, egotistical, narcissistic guy. That's what Edwin Snow is. A greedy god of the highest order.
And he just want to want it done with the government that be.
Any government in power, he will find a way. But the last bus stop here, the government here.
Then Eugene Nangbe the scene.
Yeah, they are the scene. Eugene Nangbe is a traitor. And that kind of man won't be minister of state. The man who quit to betray people, he always he betrayed Jawia. He always does. People there, man, people there are not correct. Yeah. Don't mind them. Thank you, my brother. We'll be here tomorrow. Bye-bye.